I was a soldier, I was a paratrooper, I was kind of an elite warrior. And when I became a civilian, the citizen Thomas Gast, I became kind of, let's say, dog soldier, and I defended and protected my people, my family, my friends. And I helped those unable to help themselves. And I grasped such opportunities. I defended freedom not only in the field of combat, but I defended freedom on the highways and in the streets. And that's the point. So when you are confronted to aggressors in town, somewhere in town, in a train, in a plane, in an airport, in a waiting room, waiting area, supermarket, all this, the first thing you mustn't do is have eye contact with them. Don't stare at them. No eye contact. And if you are forced to look in their direction, so look at the chest. You look 1 second in the eyes, but then down with your eyes and look at the chest. Never look in their eyes. That's what they want. That makes them kind of aggressive, and that's it. So don't stare and behave normal. That's the masterpiece of avoiding aggression. Stay normal. So they want you to play their game, and they want your attention. They want your attention. They want you to bring them in their world, but you are living your world, not theirs, and that's the point. Behave normal. And when I say behave normal, what means when you are playing with your mobile phone and there are some aggressors around you, want to bring you in their world, keep on playing with your mobile phone. When you're looking outside the window, look outside the window. When you're eating a cake, when you're eating a pizza, whatever, go on doing this. Eat your pizza, eat your cake. And that's the most important advice I can give you. So behave normal. And when you're talking with friends, when you drink your coffee, don't play the role of the game of the aggressors. Keep on going things you're doing in a normal way and behave normal. That's the first point I can give you. I come to weapons later. And what is the worst thing could be happen to? What is the worst thing could be happen to us? Is a physical aggression, And the worst thing is that you are forced to respond to physical aggression. So it costs your money, it costs your time, it brings you stress, it will bring corporal damage to you and your person. So this is the most important thing to avoid a physical aggression. Don't play the game. That's it. Yeah. And I think that you should never follow your rage and your anger when being aggressed. Rage and anger is poison. It's not good for you. You have to use your mind. Open your mind and use your mind to respond to an aggressor. And when the point comes that you need to defend yourself, because it's the last issue, maybe the only thing that will keep you alive, so then turn around and attack the attacker. Attack the attacker. This is the best I can tell you. You have to cry, you have to scream, you have to push, pull, bite. Do everything to be the aggressor yourself. Give them in a minimum of time, the hardest time in their life. Give them in a minimum of time the hardest time of their life. And this is what you need to do with them. Behave like them. Then be real aggressive. Attack the attacker. That's the point. And if you decide to flee, we always have the two things is fight, stay and fight, or flee. If you decide to flee, then do it in a correct manner. Fleeing is an art. Fleeing is a knowledge. You can do it in a bad ways and you can do it in a good way. So run away the first 100 meters full speed as quick as you can, but then slow down. Because you cannot hold a very quick speed for over a long time. So first 100 meters, very quick, then slow down and spare your energy, spare your power. You might need it. That's the most important thing. And when you flee, The best thing I can tell you is flee in a direction where you know, in a terrain you know, the environment you know. Flee to your home area where you know every bridge. There's the bridge, there are the parks, there's maybe a police station, there's a supermarket, there's a whatever. Uh, are things you can hide behind, in the park. And that's the point. Bring them to your terrain because you know the terrain, and then you will be the winner. Okay, this is very important for you. And what I say is flee to a direction who is familiar to you. That's the point. And do never make the mistake. And when you're fleeing, running immediately at home, to your home, where you're living, in the house where you're living. Why? Because when you're doing this, they know where are you living. They know your address, and they will wait for the next opportunity to finish up with you. So when you are fleeing, flee to a familiar terrain. You know where are a lot of things you know, but never flee at home. Never go to apartment directly. Okay, this is the worst thing you can do. And when it comes to weapons, most of the time, or a lot of times, people, or even ladies who are outside, they are carrying weapon. Whatever is a pistol, whatever is a knife, whatever is a teaser, whatever. When you want to use weapons, then do it in a way that you are knowing exactly how to do it, and then do it without hesitation. What means when you have a pistol, you have to know your pistol. How do you use it? How can you handle it? How to aim with a pistol. This is very important. Be ready. Be prepared. Go training. Go to shooting range and train once, twice, 3 times a week. And this is very important. When you're using a knife, and this is the last opportunity for you when you are using a knife to survive. Then do it without hesitation. But you have to have the knowledge how to use a knife. Train for this. Train every day. Train hard. Okay? Take good care of your physical shape. Be trained. Go outside. Make sports. Make military sports. Whatever. Go in the woods. This is the best thing you can do. Don't train in a gymnasium. Train in the woods. Go outside. Go to our next forest. And train and train and train and train hard. And when you are in the situation that you have to attack the attacker, you are much more strong than them, physically and spiritually. And that's the point. Be strong, behave normal, avoid eye contact, flee. Fleeing is an art, Fleeing is an art. And when you are forced to attack the attacker, be very decided. Do not hesitate. And as I told you before, bring them in a minimum of time, a maximum of stress. Attack the attacker. And that's the point. And this is the most important advices I can give you when you are surrounded by aggressors. Yeah. And when you attack the attacker, it's for your life, Then you are really a badass. Then you're really a bad guy. Then you are really worse than them, worse than they ever could be in their life, It's for you. Do it for you. Do it for your integrity. You want to win the game. So attack, attack, attack. And don't spare with your energy. As I told you before, you scream, you spit, you cry, and you hit, you punch, with everything you have, with your head, with your feet, with your hands. And that's the point. You want to make it out of there. And they originally wanted to finish up with you, but now you have to finish up with them. And do it for once, and do it good. Yeah? It's your life, it's dependent on. It's your life or the life of your beloved ones. Yeah? Attack the attacker means you really are aggressive, a maximum 100%. Yeah? And don't give them any chance to escape. That's it. And this with their intention before to do the same thing to you. But things won't happen as they want them to make happen. Yeah? And the most important thing when you attack the attacker is they need to feel and to see that you are decided. And that makes them fear. That brings them fear. And then you have a psychological advantage. And that's the point. That's the point. Ever.